Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to cmoney's Corner. And right now, our special guest is the new NWF commissioner in the house.
Wow. Yeah, I still can't get over it. I really can't. I mean, one thing I want to talk about, man, is since when have we started endorsing the WWE? I don't know who's in charge of marketing here in the NWF, but we gotta have a talk with them. We can't be NWF talk show Royal Rumblers. Really? Let's watch Randy Orton beat up a dad. Yeah,
Oh my God.
really enjoyable. Yeah. We gotta talk, Vince. We gotta talk. Really. Yeah. Moving on. Actually, it's a valid point. You're comparing WWE and the NWF. That's one thing I really want to talk about. Something the WWE has lots of. We all know. You know it. I know it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's the ladies, the divas.
Mm-hmm.
You love them. I love them. We all know you love them.
Oh yeah. Woohoo.
And really, the NWF. Screw it. I promise the NWF.
We gotta stop bringing them in.
New commissioner. I'm bringing a new age in the NWF. It's going to be great, unbelievable. The ladies will be soon. They will be here soon. I am bringing the divas to the WWE. You watch that. WWE. See, man, I've been drinking way too much. I will be bringing the divas to the NWF. I'm sorry. You got to bear with me. It's been a hell of a weekend.
Actually, I think I might have one on the way too. So I gotta stop training.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, yeah. I don't know, you in training, yeah. Well, let's hope she's good at wrestling. See, family show, folks, family show. I'm sorry to our young viewers out there. Yes, it's been a hell of a weekend. Moving on. Speaking of, not so much comparing the WWE to the NWF, but it's about paying homage, to those that have come and gone, those that we can never forget. WWE has one of the most illustrious Hall of Fames out there. I honestly think it's about time the NWF has done the same.
Oh.
And, we've been around long enough. What was it, 96? NWF was established back in 96.
Yep.
It's about time we have our first Hall of Fame class, and that's what I want to accomplish. New GM, I'm definitely going to get that going. The first ever class.
Wow, that's awesome.
Of the NWF Hall of Fame.
Sounds good.
I will be introducing the class at our very first event this season. We're going to do it 5 at a time. I'm not going to announce the entire class right now. I will give you all one individual, though. Right here, right now. You can't forget him. You especially cannot forget him.
Ooh, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. The individual in question right now, your best buddy, we all know this, you guys go way back. Sick, insane son of a bitch. Cactus Jack. That's all we can say. You and him, I remember first coming in the NWF as a newcomer, and the first match I ever had to watch on the sidelines was you and Cactus Jack. What the fuck? Excuse my language. I know it's a family show, but really, that's all I can think of. The two nail boards, barbed wire, fire,
all that good stuff.
Virgins. You guys, thumbtacks. You guys, you broke everything. Wow, hardcore. I think the most insane thing about that guy is no matter what the hell you put him through, he always had a smile on his face.
Yeah, I know.
And that really used to shock the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? That's what we're doing. It's the NWF Hall of Fame. We forget no one or nothing. Keep that in mind. And it would not be an NWF Hall of Fame without Cactus Jack. We don't know where you are, but hey, the NWF will never forget what you've done. Some of us in this room will not forget what you've done to individuals. Still got a few skies to prove it.
Oh, yeah.
But, most definitely, that's one big thing we're definitely going to touch base with now in the future of the NWF, the Hall of Fame. First ever class, the class of 2011, debut class, NWF Hall of Fame. Our first show this year, it's going to blow the roof off the house. Our first inductees, it's going to be insane.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Definitely.
Keeping on track with a new season. this is where it really gets into play. A brand new season of NWF action. I've been going over some thoughts. Just looking at this here. The ideas are running through my mind right now.
Oh.
Yes, indeed, yes. One thing I want to address first off, this may anger a few individuals. If so, I'm the commish. Phone's always on, door's always open. You've got something on your mind, don't be afraid to stop in. I turn no one away. What I want to do, looking at what's been left in the NWF for me to take over. Yeah, it's one hell of a weekend, man. I can't stress that enough. The fact that there are no champions right now in the NWF. All titles have been vacated.
Correct.
I could have been the easy kind of GM and just, hey, you've done this lately, let me hand you this belt. You two have this belt. Not going to happen with me. It's all about opportunity. I wouldn't be where I was in the NWF if it wasn't for opportunity. That's why this decision may not sit well with a few individuals, yourself included. I know that everyone wants the NWF Championship. That's what it's all about. But having said that, I've already made my decision regarding the NWF Championship. The first event of the new year, we're going to have a triple threat match for the NWF Heavyweight Championship. And it's going to be 3 individuals currently employed in the NWF that, excuse me, that have not yet held the prestigious NWF Championship. Those individuals are going to be newcomer, the high-flying Joey. Can't wait to see what he does in his this title opportunity.
Wow, nice.
NWF veteran who is yet to hold the NWF Championship. He's a sick individual, I'm not going to lie.
Son of a bitch.
He is another sick son of a bitch. I've had definitely quite a few encounters with him myself. Shamrock. Finally going to get an opportunity to be the champ. And then the third and final individual. He's been around about the same time, I guess you could say, as Dagger. Maybe a few months behind Dagger. But really, we're talking about big impact guys. I was talking about Samuel before. This guy's just as impressive. Machete Lopez.
Wow.
This individual here, I'm surprised this guy hasn't had a title around his waist already. I'm definitely shocked to see that. The dude brings it like no one else I've ever seen before. Mm-hmm. So that's why, you know what, I'm proud to say he's going to be our third and final contestant in this match. Can't wait to see what the 3 of these guys bring with the gold, the crown jewel of the NWF on the line.
Huge match.
Incredibly huge match. And then that leaves me with, I don't want to say the leftovers, but the veterans of the NWF who will not be in this match. There's still one championship out there without a holder. That's the NWF Intercontinental Championship. So now, I've been looking over some names. Obviously we've got some guys on the DL, other people who we haven't gotten in contact with for a while. So that leaves me really with 5 guys that I know I can count on to be here for this event. And either way you look at it, just by looking at these names, holy shit. That's all I can say. You put these 5 individuals in the match that I'm thinking of, everyone, let's have an over-the-top rope battle royal. Really? Really? We will have a battle royal, but people will go over the top rope if they want. That doesn't mean you're going to get eliminated. In order for you to be eliminated in this match, it's your straight-up original 5-man elimination match. Excuse me. The only way to be eliminated, pinfall, submission, hell, even knockout. We'll take a knockout now. And, we'll just start things off. NWF Championship, obviously. NWF Intercontinental Championship, excuse me. Obviously, we're looking at 5 former heavyweight champions in this match. That's got holy shit written all over it. first and foremost, first person in this match I want to get on topic with. I haven't seen this guy in quite a few years. I heard he took a little leave of absence to the great state of New York. Hellraiser, buddy, you don't get back to my calls. Yeah, I haven't seen you in ages, dude. We used to rip it up tag team scene in the NWF. Hellraiser's a hell of a dude. Frightening on the top rope. He is dangerous with heights. You don't want to give him an inch because he'll beat the snot out of you. He really will. Hellraiser will be in this match. Wow. Right there. Former NWF champion. And another individual, like I've said, beast. This kid reminds me of a beast. Newcomer to me, I haven't really seen him in action that much. The Hellhound himself, Samael. Yes. Wow.
Yes. Wow.
You pit him and Hellraiser. That's got wow written all over it already. And then screw it. You take someone like yourself, cmoney. That's where we'll get in the universe. Yes, cmoney. Yes. Huge opportunity to become the new NWF Intercontinental Champion for what, like a 20th time? Yeah, pretty much. The guy's had it for more times than I can care to remember, but
we're gonna go back home.
Man, most likely the opportunity is definitely in the air. Let me turn you back over to your host. Yeah, I don't want to step in on C-Money's corner. I'm sorry, buddy. But C-Money, there you go. What more do you need to say? Former NWF champion. Multi-time, as the man said himself, multi-time IC champion. And then, excuse me, a man that I'm definitely going to have to face sooner or later. I've come across that already earlier tonight. Dagger. The man brings it in an incredible fashion. It would not be an epic match without Dagger. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I know you and I, we've had our differences. I will bring that up on our own time with our first event this year. I do have to face you sooner or later. I know that, Dagger. I've got a lot to answer for. We need to clear the air on this one. Giving you this opportunity not only because I feel like I owe you a little bit for what I did, but just for the simple fact that, the hell, you're a main eventer. And if I'm going to be a GM, excuse me, what the hell, Raw, if I'm going to be a commish, I need to have my All-Stars ready to go at any given moment. And without a doubt, Dagger, you are one of my All-Stars. Speaking of All-Stars, you know it, I know it. Fifth individual in this match. The man's name, whether you like him or not, the man's name is synonymous with the NWF. And that's Knight Rider. It would not be a main event without Knight Rider as well. And you take these five individuals, you put them in a situation where the only way to get eliminated is to pretty much have your ass kicked to the point of no return, to where you cannot continue on. So pretty much, that is going to be, and out of respect for these individuals, yes, that may not be the NWF Heavyweight Championship match, but I can guarantee you that will be the main event of the evening right there. Doesn't get any bigger than that. And, that's pretty much covering all the bases right here.
And we can't paint the garage.
He can't paint the garage, dude. You gotta quiet your neighbors down, man. I know this is a small building, I know, but really, the dude can't paint the garage. Maybe, maybe he should, I don't know, work on that. But, yeah, it's been one hell of a ride.
It's a McDonald's dollar menu. So amazing, and just $1 each. So
they're going to McDonald's now. Unbelievable.
I heard we have a new theme song for the NWF.
We do have a new theme song for the NWF. I believe it's, I don't know, people can say unoriginal. Hey, didn't the WWE use that at WrestleMania? It's an incredible song. The official new theme song of the NWF. You can hear it. You'll hear it at the beginning of every event this year. What do we got here?
Written in the Stars by Eric Turner.
You heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is your new commish.
Nice seeing you back.
It is great to be back. It's great to see an old buddy of mine.
Very much.
You, good luck. You're definitely going to need it.
Thank you.
And what can I say? NWF. It'll never be the same again. I missed you. Can't wait to see what I got in store. Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to finish up the show with a phone call from WWE's Hall of Famer, Dusty Rhodes.
Just to get all that salary tax. I'm just a writer from the get all that Mallory Black.